Hey, it's your girl, Sweet Curly Goddess, and I'm coming to you today to discuss my current style in right now. So I have the Afri-Naptural from Main Concepts, their Fall Curl Locks in, and as you can see, it is very different from the original curl pattern. So if you watched my previous video, you would see that I did a review on it, and my hair is actually curled. So what I decided to do, because I love tighter curls, I decided to do the Perm Rod Set on this hair, and I achieved this look. So when you receive the hair, it is a wave, and I'll show the picture in this video. You'll see the difference in the hair pattern, and I wanted something that wasn't as flat, that had more volume to it, and this hair is perfect for that. So it is 100% kinetoline hair, which means that you can hot water set the hair and you can get a different curl pattern depending on the different type of curling instruments that you want to use. So my preferred method of curling instruments are the perm rods, and I decided to get 3 different sizes to give me the volume that I was looking for. I decided I will no longer be adding any additional hair to my head. Rather, I'd be making sure that I have different curling rods to get the volume that I would probably achieve with getting more hair. So jumping right into it, these are the materials I used to get the hair the way I wanted to. So I went to Sally's, purchased some perm rods. You can purchase perm rods from any beauty supply store. And I purchased 3 different sizes. I purchased this gray one, this white one, and this purple one, and they are all different sizes. The gray is the smallest and the purple is the largest size. And like I said, I did that because I wanted different value. I wanted a lot of volume in my hair, and having the different sizes would help me achieve this look. So that is exactly what I did. You will also need hot boiling water in a mug. So here's a mug that is about a suitable size. So any mug that's at least maybe even half the size is good for you. You don't want to fill it all the way up to the top. So disclaimer, in doing this, you want to make sure that you can have an additional body. If you have an additional body, it's probably the best and better option for you, because having that person prevents any type of burns. You do not want to burn your scalp. You do not want to burn your fingertips. You do not want to burn your body. And having that person there, they can see everything. Doing it by yourself, you can't. But if you don't have an additional person to help you, I suggest you have at least 2 to 3 towels at hand. So I say 2 to 3 towels, so you have one over your shoulders, or 2 actually over your shoulders, and 1 to squeeze out the hair once you take it out of the mug. I suggest to have any type of scrunchies, whether you do this by yourself or not. And the reason why I suggest having some type of scrunchie or some type of rubber band is so that you can section off your hair. Now, when you're dipping your hair, you want to make sure you have all the pieces dipped in, and it's not easy because of course if you are doing your head, you have a lot of the perm rods in, you don't know what you missed, what you didn't miss. So having the scrunchies, at least 5 to 10 of them ready for you, you can section off your hair and you know what was put into the boiling water and what wasn't. And like I said, you want to make sure that you section them off so that each piece of hair gets the love that it needs. And really, I mean, that's really it. Like I said, if you do this, make sure you have someone else do it with you. This look is really easy. All you need is obviously yourself, an additional body if possible, and 2 to 3 towels, boiling water, and the Perm Rod set, or the Perm Rods to do your Perm Rod set. I suggest using someone else to help you because you are using boiling water and you don't want to burn yourself. You don't want to burn your scalp or your fingertips. Having someone else help you, they can actually see your whole head and they can see what needs to be dipped and what doesn't need to be dipped. So before the last video, I actually did do a Perm Rod set and I did have help, but with this one I did it by myself, and I will show you what I did on my own or tell you what I did on my own, and why it is easier to do it with someone else. So first off, you can see that this is the Perm Rod set. I already uncurled that, so you can kind of see the difference between this and the actual texture of, or the actual pattern of the hair, which I will show on the screen. So the curl pattern is more of a wave pattern, and I didn't mention this in the other video, but when I did receive the hair, I was expecting it to be a little bit more curlier, because when you see the picture, although it is a wave look, it looks like it has more volume to it, but once it's installed, it's real light. I still like it. I enjoy the install, but I wanted to give it a different look. And of course, you want to spruce up your hair when you have something in like locks. So like I did, I just decided to do the Perm Rod set and do something different. And it really is very easy. So I have 3 different size perm rods in my head. I have the white ones in the front, the gray ones in the middle, or the gray ones in the front, the white ones in the middle, and the purple ones in the back. And I did that so I can have different curl patterns, and hopefully in hopes of having more volume to my hair. So like I said, you see this curl. This is what you achieve from putting it into the perm rod, and it's very simple. So I suggest you to put 2 strands of hair per perm rod, because when you put more than 2 strands, it actually doesn't curl as nicely. So 2 strands, if you can. 1 strand is even the best, but 2 strands so you can keep it moving. And how I curl it is I always start from the bottom. You can see I start from the bottom here, and or the top, and I make sure that the end is sealed. I curl it all the way up as far as I can get it. That's not too close to my scalp, because you also have to remember again that you are going to be dipping this hair into boiling water. You don't want it too close to your scalp. And you dip it into the water. This is the boiling water. Dip it into the water, and you let it sit for 15 to 30 seconds, however long. The package does say that 10 seconds is good enough for it, but I just give it a little bit more time just because I want to make sure that it is really curled. So after you finish dipping it, all you have to do, take it out. You want to make sure that the towel is ready for you as soon as you're taking it out, so it doesn't drip on you. And you take it and you squeeze it, and you want to squeeze it as tight as possible so you have all the dripping boiling water onto the towel. Now once that's done, I usually group them all together and I dip them in, and you can see that I have the scrunchie bunching these together because I separated it, so I knew what was separated. Now this is a step to use whether you're doing it by yourself or with someone else, so that you know that each perm rod is entered into the boiling water, and you want to make sure that all your perm rods are touched with the water, because then you'll have some areas that are not curled, and then, you know, of course you can't really see the back, but then some are longer than the others. So you just want to make sure that you group them together like I did here. So here we go. Just taking it out. Yeah, I just grouped them together, and you can actually dip maybe 3 to 4 into the mug, depending on how big the mug is, depending on how much that person can handle at the time as well. And it really is as simple as that. And when you're ready, all you have to do is take them out and just unroll them, and you have
when la pirate, when la pirate, oh, hey, il te met faire ça livrer, tipam non, li fait déballer, li fait tout ça marcher, li fait faire ça livrer, comme ça, li jouer ta bonbon.
Guys, thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to answer them. This was a fun look for me. I really enjoyed it. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will be glad to do any type of hair reviews for you guys. And like I said, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll be quick to answer. Thanks, guys.